Still Austin, Texas Straight Bourbon Whiskey. Should you grab one? Stay tuned for the Whiskey Whistle. Hey, my whiskey people, Mark here from Whiskey Whistle on YouTube, sharing a little whiskey awesomeness from Winnipeg, Winterpeg, the center of North America, bringing you Still Austin, Texas Straight Bourbon Whiskey. This one is distilled and bottled by Still Austin Whiskey Company in Austin, Texas, USA. And I've got that poured already. This one, by the way, is 49.2% ABV or 98.4 proof. And it is aged at least 2 years old. So they're using that minimum requirement for straight American whiskey. So it's 4 years old unless it's age stated. Then it can be as young as 2. All right, so on to the color. What do we have for color there? We have pretty much a bang-on color, bang-on copper color that is very much the same hue as the apparatus in the background over there. So a nice color, especially given that it's just 2 years old. And this, by the way, is the 2021 Whiskey Whistle Whiskey of the Year for the category of Inexpensive Bourbon Whiskey. All right, so let's get on to the legs of the whiskey here. Now, I didn't know much about this, but I read a pile of other reviews of this, at least just for the scorers, to see what people thought of this before I bought it, because it is so young. But let's remember that Texas basically has the same kind of environment as some of the tropical Asian climates, like India or like, for example, Taiwan. So quite a hot climate, which accelerates aging in a sense. Okay, the legs. Fairly quick first legs. The secondary legs are, of course, a lot slower, but a nice looking bunch of legs for this excellent, interesting straight bourbon whiskey. Onto the nose. We have cherry, we have dark chocolate, we have wood that's ready to burn. We have like timber, fuel wood, for example. And it's sitting next to the fire and starting to sizzle and steam as it really dries out right next to your bonfire. If I were to smell this, not knowing what this was, I would say it's 5, 6, 7-year-old straight bourbon whiskey. Okay, the palate. Cheers. It's a sweet cherry treat. We got sweet caramel. We have some kind of a delicious cherry pie happening here. No, this is not 2 years old. Can it be 2 years old? It doesn't smell young. It doesn't taste young. Really nice nutty cherry finish. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Maybe that was 12. So not quite 1 milliliter of water added here. A little bit drier, a little bit more wood smoky with water. But still just a beautiful, wonderful nose. A little bit more baking spice, a little bit more cinnamon, a little bit more cardamom and ginger, touch of nutmeg. This is incredible. Amazing. You got to try this. You have to get one of these. God, no way no way is that 2 years old. Are you kidding me? Oh, come on. Okay, this deserves a nice bourbon kiss for sure. Right there, right there. Whoever you are, you're gorgeous. And you're on this label for some reason. Come here. Beautiful stuff. Love the label. So interesting, so different, so refreshing. It's classy, interesting bottle shape. Very well done. And delicious, delicious whiskey. I hope you can get one of those. I really, really do. Oh yeah, on to the WhiskyWhistle whiskey score. What is that going to be, folks, for Still Austin Straight Bourbon Whiskey from Austin, Texas? It's going to be 92 out of 100. You heard it, 92 out of 100 is the WhiskyWhistle whiskey score for Still Austin Straight Bourbon Whiskey. I love this. Boy, I love that. Amazing. Well, if you've tried that, please tell me your thoughts and comments below. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Check me out on Patreon, as I mentioned, patreon.com/WhiskyWhistle. And we'll see you for the next one. The next one is another bourbon coming up. Take care, folks. Bye now.